Welcome to the instruction for There Was an Old Woman, All Skin and Bones. So right here I have the music, and this is what, before I was kind of showing you staffs that had 3 lines or 4 lines. This shows the 5-line staff. So this is kind of the real deal. This is the real music for this one. And what I expect you to be able to play on the recorder in 4th grade is this. Ooh, or B-A-G-E. Now the good news is, you know B, you know A, you know G. What we have to learn today is a new note called E. So this is when things get interesting, because to make the note E, you have to use both hands on the recorder. So the more fingers you add to the recorder, the lower the sound. So here we go. We want our thumb, our first finger, that makes B, add this middle finger to make A, add the ring finger to make G. Remember, the pinky doesn't do anything, okay? It has no job whatsoever. This is when you're going to need your right hand, okay? So get out righty. You're going to take your pointer finger, set it on the first hole after the ring finger. Your middle finger goes on the hole right next to it, and then your thumb rests on the back. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers down on your recorder. Okay, notice how flat my fingers are. They're not curved up. That's tricky. That's even hard to hold on to the recorder. Okay, so flat, flat, flat. The ring finger on this, on your right, doesn't do anything. Pinky doesn't do anything either. It could, but we're not, okay? So this is when you're getting the feel of how to really hold the recorder, because before we've just been concentrating on one hand, and now you're getting the other hand involved. The lower you go on the recorder, the less air you need as well. So to make an E, I'm going to use a lot less air. I'm going to make sure those holes are covered. Sounds like this. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Take 30 seconds to practice, maybe longer than that. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. Now to play the song, you're going to go B-A-G-E. Oops. See, it's even hard for me to get those holes covered up in the right spots. I got to train my muscles to do what they need to do. Now the B-A-G part I think is going to be pretty easy for you, but it's going from G to E. That's going to be tricky. So I would start by not adding the tonguing sound, by simply practicing that muscle movement from G to E, like that, just so those muscles know where to go to cover those holes. Take 30 seconds to a minute to practice. Press pause now. 3, 2, 1, drop. All right. So you've got E, you've got G, you practice the muscles. Now try to go with tonguing. So you're going to go two, 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 back and forth. Sounds like this. Take 30 seconds to a minute. Press pause now. 3, 2, 1, drop. Okay. I know you haven't had much time to kind of put this all together, but I think you're going to find that it's pretty, it comes together a little more simply, maybe even more simply than Suogan. So to make the sound of ooh, you're going to go B-A-G-E. Watch that again. B-A-G-E. Maybe you even want to try just the fingers with me. B-A-G-E. One more time. B-A-G-E. All right. When you play it with the tonguing, mind you, I'm putting that 2, 2, 2, 2 in front of it. It sounds like. Take 30 seconds to a minute to practice that. 3, 2, 1, drop. All right. So now let's work on that song. Okay? So I'm going to be singing There Was an Old Woman, All Skin and Bones. You play B B-A-G-E. Remember the sound that goes along with it, okay? When you're playing those notes, I will do the fingering along with you so you can see what it looks like. There was an old woman, all skin and bones. She lived down by the old graveyard. B-A-G-E. One night she thought she'd take a walk. B-A-G-E. She walked down by the old graveyard. B-A-G-E. She saw the bones a-laying about. B-A-G-E. She went to the closet to get a broom. B-A-G-E.